Hi, this is Kim, and this is the video support material for Bridge Math 1, Lesson 1. Now, this section in your books is immediately after the worksheet where you fill in job search information, including potential wages and job outlook for a career that you might be interested in. After you've been through all of that initial worksheet, then you turn in your book and you see a section that looks like this. And it asks you some questions about commuting back and forth from place to place, and asks you to just fill in this simple worksheet, and starting off with problem A, 7 plus something equals 20 plus 7. Well, in this first example, obviously the answer for this example would be 20, because 7 plus 20 is in fact equal to 20 plus 7. Now, as you're filling in this worksheet, you can see a pattern start to emerge, and you can notice some things about the way numbers work. Now, in using this example to build some basic math skills, we're working with the communicative property of addition and multiplication, and that simply means that the numbers going one direction can just as easily go the other direction. In problem B, we see 12 plus 23 equals 23 plus 12. And in fact, multiplication will work the same way. 12 times 23 would equal 23 times 12. Now, in this rule that we're applying to addition and subtraction, there's something that you can notice right off about this rule, and that is, the question is, I guess, that I'll form, what would happen if you applied the same rule to multiplication and to division and subtraction? Now, as you can see, if we take 12 minus 23, that's going to give us a different outcome than 23 minus 12. So this rule doesn't work for subtraction and for division. So it only works for multiplication and addition. But in learning to work with this rule, we can see that we have some options in the way we handle a chain of numbers. And in fact, if we were adding a chain of numbers and doing mental math, any order that we add them up in, such as in the case of 17 plus 6 plus 10 plus 10, and then we're to get a sum of this addition problem, we may find it easier to work from the bottom up. 10 plus 10 plus 6 is 26, and then we can ask ourselves a question, because we have an additional 10 in the 17, and there's 4 in the 7, so we could logically say there is a 10, a 4, which makes the 6 equal a 10, so we have 4 tens, and then we have a small amount left over, which in this case is 3. So after we add up all our tens, we would simply add 3 to the final sum, and that would give us what our outcome was. So in working with numbers that way, working with mental math, any order in which we add up all the available numbers will yield the exact same outcome. And that's what this first exercise is all about. And once you have established the way these numbers work and the way they don't work, you're going to learn a lot of fundamental clues into why some mental math calculations that you might be doing and some calculator calculations that you might be doing may be yielding a quicker result, or in the case of subtraction and division, may in fact yield a wrong result. Hope this helps. See you at the next lesson.